and she hung out with Yasser Arafat and basically danced on Jewish graves. So she's slightly worse than Alan Rickman, but he was pretty bad. Not only that, but he would always say, oh, some of my best friends are Jewish, and oh, my friends were the kids of Holocaust survivors. I hate when people do that. And, you know, listen, Alan Rickman was a good actor in a few roles that he played, but as a human being, he was a piece of crap. And I'm not sorry that he's gone and that he died at the relatively young age of 69. And, by the way, I think it's notable that on the same day he died, something else that hates Jews and Israel and America died, and that is Al Jazeera America. So I'm waiting for the third. They say in these death pool games that these kind of deaths come in threes, so I'm waiting for the third Jew hatred, America hatred vessel to drop.
Good point. And I was going to say, well, Lawrence Phillips, I don't see any evidence that he hated Jews. He died right around the same time. It might have been the day before. But, you know, and I have to well, sounds like he wrote some very sensitive letters from jail, and he was just driven crazy, and he was never given the tools. And frankly, he's, to me, an example. Again, he committed murder, and he did some very bad things. And this is something I did in a separate video.
Oh, yeah. Spoiled all his life by Tom Osborne, the coach in Nebraska at the time, and many others who basically pushed everything he did under a table, swept it under the rug. Yeah. And he got away with a lot, and he learned in life that he could do that. And by the way, when Tom Osborne was in Congress and running for governor of Nebraska, and I wrote about all of this, I got yelled and screamed at and attacked by Tom Osborne and all of his supporters, who were a lot of these like lumpy conservative proletariat types, who later realized the guy was a schmuck and a scumbag who supported illegal alien amnesty and all kinds of stuff, and was just not a good person.
Interesting.
But at the time, I got death threats and attacks from all kinds of conservative Nebraska fans. Yeah. People told me, oh, Tom Osborne does not walk on water like Jesus, but he's close enough, or he's the closest thing there is, and all kinds of stuff. And I even had Tom Osborne call me and yell and scream at me.
Oh, wow.
Tell me from Congress.
Wow. I'm surprised he cared. You weren't even that as famous then. But I
had a column on a well-known website. He called me and yelled and screamed at me. He tried to get my column taken offline. He told me that I was going to be sorry. I mean, you really threatened me. I was wondering what the hell was going on and what he thought he could do to me. And not only that, but he defended Lawrence Phillips to me.
Yeah, well, I mean, in a way, first of all, I was saying you would think he would just give you the treatment that, like, the front runners for the Republican nomination give Chris Christie. They just don't even acknowledge him during the debate. But, you know, with Phillips, it's a guy who never should have been in college in that program. He didn't have the tools to do it.
Tom Osborne's whole football program at Nebraska. I mean, he had that guy Christian Peter.
Yeah.
Remember him?
Not the whole program. Turner Gill was a good guy.
A lot of them.
Yeah, I mean, it was
a lot of thugs on this team.
Yeah, he brought them in because he didn't have any black athletes in Nebraska for the most part. He brought them in.
Well, some of these people were white. Christian
No, I know.
Peter was
right,
white,
good point.
Women. And not only that, but Tom Osborne's family, when he retired from football, said that basically we never had a father.
Yeah.
He preferred being a father to these social misfits.
But Lawrence Phillips never had a mother or a grandmother either. It's just, I'm saying he never had a chance in life. And I think we can agree on that, and that's the result. When you don't even have a mother in your life or a grandmother. He was in foster homes.